Good day, viewers. You are welcome back to Tindanious Maths Tutorials. If this is your first time chancing on my YouTube channel, kindly share, like, comment and subscribe and share it to others. Alright? Don't be selfish. Sharing is caring. So far as this YouTube channel is concerned, we are going to make mathematics more lively and more engaging. Let's start the business. Today, we are going to consider swinging factorial. Alright? And swinging factorial is denoted by this symbol. Alright? They have something like this. Alright? So this is what? Swinging factorial of n. Do you get it that way? So now, mathematically, swinging factorial is defined as the ratio, okay, of n factorial on, so all over, then we have, the floor function, okay. So we have it this way, like this, okay. So this represents the floor, okay. So let's say we have floor of n, okay, over 2, this way. Then factorial, then all squared. As simple as that. So mathematically, swinging factorial of n equals this. Now, I would like to throw more light on the floor function, alright? So this is just the basic algebra. Let us consider a mathematical function known as the floor function. So let's consider the floor function, okay? It's not part of what I'm doing, right? So the floor function, okay? So let's say, so the floor function of x is denoted by this, like this, something like this, okay? Okay, as simple as that. Now, what the floor function simply does is, it takes any real number. Do you get it that way? Then what? It rounds it down and picks the whole number, or the integer. What it means is this. If I have this, so 4, alright, let's say 4.0, okay. So class, the floor, okay, of 4.0 is simply you pick the whole number, which is what? Which is my 4. Are you fine with that? What about this? Let's say 4, okay, let's say 5 this way, okay. Now the floor of 4.5 is the number 4 this way. Now if I have, let's say, the floor of 4.2 this way, okay. So what happens? You pick this. So the answer is equal to what? It's equal to 4. When you have this, the floor of, let's say, 4.9, okay, the answer is simply what? It's simply 4. As simple as that. Class, this is different from you rounding this 4.9 to the nearest whole number. So when you round 4.9 to the nearest whole number, the answer becomes what? 5.0, which is the same as what? Your 5. Alright, but remember, this is what? This is a floor of what? Of 4.9. Do you get it that way? So when you are considering Python programming, okay, the arithmetic operations, alright, you have the floor function and what have you over there, the modulo, so many arithmetic operators, alright? Now, let us use this idea, okay, let's incorporate this idea into swinging factorial for you to appreciate what I am doing. Okay, viewers, let us consider a question on the board to throw more light on swinging factorial. Now the question reads, find a swinging factorial of n for n is equal to 5. This is a very trivial question and it goes this way. Swinging factorial, okay, swinging factorial of n is given by, mathematically, it is defined as what? We have our n factorial, then over, what do we have? N over 2, then we have what? The floor, okay? So the floor of n over 2, then what? Factorial this way, all what? All squared. As simple as that. Okay, viewers. So we're giving n to be equal to 5. So we have what? Swinging what? So swinging factorial of 5, okay, equals, viewers, this is not 52, alright? Pay attention to the symbol, okay? So wherever I see n, I will put 5 there. So I'll have what? My 5 factorial, then all over what? That's 5 over 2, okay? Remember, we are taking the floor, alright? Then this way, then we have factorial, okay? Then all what? All squared. Now, okay, viewers, so let us compute the numerator. 5 factorial is equal to 120, right? So we have it to be 5 factorial to be equal to 120, okay? Then all over plus. What is 5 over 2? 5 over 2 is simply 2.5. But remember, we are taking the floor of 2.5. So I have it this way, the floor of what? 2.5. Then I have factorial this way, then what? Then all squared, right? Now, I have the answer to be equal to, we said what? We have what? 120 all over. So viewers, now look. Now, the floor of 2.5 is what? Is 5. Right? I hope you remember. So I have what? Sorry, viewers. The floor of 2.4, the floor of 2.5 is what? Is 2. I hope you remember that. Okay, so please, viewers, don't square or don't use the 2.5, please. Remember, you are taking the floor of this number, 2.5, which is equal to what? It's equal to the integer, the whole number integer, which is what? 2, right? So I have the denominator to go to be 2. And remember, attached to this is what? The factorial, right? So I have what? The factorial here. And remember, they are what? They are squaring. Which is equal to? So I have my 120 over plus 2 factorial is the same as 2, right? So I have 2 over here. And remember, so this is 2 factorial giving me 2. Then what? Square. So I have what? 120 all over what? All over 4. And by the help of the calculator, 120 over 4 is simply 30. Alright? 30 this way. As simple as that. So viewers, swinging factorial of 5 equals what? Is equal to 30. Okay, viewers, let us consider the second question, alright? And the question reads, find the swinging factorial of n for n is equal to 6, okay? Alright, so we already know the formula, is that also right? So, 6, okay, so the swinging factorial of 6 is written this way, okay? Which is equal to what? 6 what? Factorial all over what? 6 over 2. Then you pick what? You take the floor of it. Then you have a factorial all what? All squared. Then 6 factorial is equal to 720, right? Then all over, what is 6 over 2? 6 over 2 is what? Is 3. Alright? So we are not going to worry about rounding down a number or what have you. So you simply take the whole number. So the floor of 3 is the same as 3, alright? Then what do I have here? So let me still bring my floor over here. Then factorial all what? All squared, okay? Now, okay, so viewers, so we have this, right? Now, we have 720, then over what? Floor of 3 is the same as 3, alright? Then what do we have? Factorial. Then all what? All squared. So we have it 720 over what is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is what? Is the same as 6. Is that also? This is 6. Then what? Then squared. I have it this way. So I'll be having what? 720. Then all over 6 squared gives what? 36. Okay. And by the help of the calculator, 720 over 36 is equal to the answer 20. As simple as that. So therefore, 6 or the swinging factorial of 6 is equal to 20. Let us consider more questions. That is the purpose of Tindanious math tutorial, for you to understand math, solve problems, okay? Okay, viewers, let us consider the third question, which states that find the swinging factorial of n for n is equal to 7. Alright? So we have what? We have our swinging factorial of 7 written this way, okay? Which is equal to, note this, it's not 72. So I have my 7 factorial over 7 over 2, okay? And we are taking the floor of that. Then factorial, then all what? All squared. And viewers, 7 factorial is equal to 5040, okay? Then all over, now what is 7 divided by 2? 7 divided by 2 is equal to 3.5, alright? Then remember, I'm taking the floor of this, okay, 3.5. And you have what? Factorial over here. Then we are what? We are squaring everything. So viewers, for want of space, let's come here. So I have what? 5040 over, viewers, do you remember we said floor of 3.5 gives what? 3. Alright? So I have what? 3 over here. Then attached to that is what? Is the factorial symbol. And remember, we are squaring everything over here. So therefore, I have 5040, okay? Then over class. What is 3 factorial? 3 factorial is equal to 6. Okay, then what do we have? We are squaring it. So I have 5040 over 36. So 30 what? 36. And by the help of the calculator, we have 140. As simple as that. So viewers, the swinging factorial of 7 equals 140. Let us consider the last question. Okay, viewers, let us consider the last question. And the question is, find the swinging factorial of n for n is equal to 10. So we have what? So the swinging factorial of 10 is written this way. Alright? Okay, remember, I said math is a language. Okay, so we have symbols all over. So this is not 102, alright? This is what? Swinging factorial of 10, which is equal to, whenever I see n, I'll put 10 over there, right? So I have my 10 factorial, then all over 10 over what? Over 2. And remember, we are taking the floor, okay? The floor of it. Alright, then we have what? Factorial, then we square everything, and 10 factorial, okay, is equal to 3, 6, 2, 8, 0, 0. They're all over. Last, what is 10 on 2? So 10 divided by 2 is equal to 5. Is that also? And we are taking the floor of what? Of 5. Remember, we have the factorial symbol here, then what? Then all squared. Okay, so we having 3, 6, 2, what? 8, 0. Okay, then all over class, the floor of 5. What is the floor of 5? The floor of 5 is simply 5, okay? So I have what? 5 what? Then what? Factorial this way, all squared, okay? So all squared, and our final answer, we have 3, 6, 2, 8, 0, 0, then over class 5 factorial is equal to 120. So I have 120. Remember, they are squaring. So what? Square. So I have 3, 3628800, then all over. Viewers, 120 squared, okay, is equal to 14400. And now, my final answer, okay, we have this divided by that. So I have 3628800 over 14400, okay, and this is equal to 252, as simple as that. Viewers, this is the end to this tutorial, okay? I'll bring you more factorial concepts. Stay tuned and stay blessed. Share it with your friends. Bye.